Hey guys, so usually I'm walking and doing all these things, but right now both kids are napping. Hallelujah. So I get a second to tune in and chat a little bit. So, something that hit me while I was laying in bed this morning, which obviously, I know I look cute, alright, but you don't want to see me first thing in the morning in the bed, I'm sure. No, but something that hit me this morning was that when you do the Dave Ramsey plan, there's so many restrictions, parameters, right? You have debt, so what happens? You know, eating out. How do you keep your expenses low, your overhead low, so you could throw as much as your income as possible to debt? And then the parameters of when you move into the next baby steps, like once you get out of debt and you get your emergency fund, then you could save up for a house. But what house can you afford? Well, you could only afford a house that is on a 15-year fixed rate mortgage with 10% down, and that mortgage amount will be only 25% of your income. Wow, so you mean I shouldn't get my FHA 3% down 30-year home loan with a super low monthly payment that I could afford like tomorrow? No. So what happens? If you make, I don't know, $60,000 a year, your household income, then that means that instead of affording a $300,000 house with FHA 30-year, you afford a $200,000 house. So that makes a big difference. All of a sudden, you're in a whole nother neighborhood. And let's say you really wanted the $300,000 ones because the schools, the location, whatever. But the point that I'm trying to make is, yes, Dave Ramsey Plan has all these restrictions. And the point of those restrictions are, if an obstacle were to come at you, and you'd go the first route, which most people do, which is 3% down, FHA, 30-year, no emergency fund. So what happens when your car breaks down? Oh, another car payment? Can you afford it? What happens with big medical emergencies? Do you have cash for it? No. So then all of a sudden you're strapped. All of a sudden it's like what people say, house poor. So the whole point is, you get out of debt, you build your emergency fund, then you save for a house. And why do you have those house parameters? Because 25% of your income for your house payment is a safer bet than the suggested 33 to 35. So just that in itself. But two, if you get a 15-year, you're paying it down faster. So you have more equity and paying like way less in interest. It's crazy when you see the numbers. But that's another video for another time. But all I wanted to say with all that is, okay, yes, there's restrictions because it's going to protect you. And these are the things that play defense to protecting you so you could actually build and keep wealth. But what that should make you do is go, well, what do I need to do to my income so that I can afford the $300,000 house at a 15-year mortgage? So what I've noticed being gazelle intense this year, needing to get out of debt, like Dave Ramsey says, feeling like your hair's on fire. I'm doing the debt snowball to get out of debt, but then I'm looking at how can I increase my income? How can I increase my income? How can I increase my income? There's only so much you could do with saving. Only so much. And yes, should you save as much as you can? Of course, that's like literally making money. You save $20, you made $20 because you didn't use it. So it's in your income. But with the parameters and restrictions, you go, all right, then. So if this is the rules, if these are the rules that somebody who has succeeded with money has made, which Dave Ramsey has a $55 million net worth. So he's laid out these rules. And a tremendous amount of people, millions of people, have done his program and succeeded. And when they interviewed 10,000 millionaires in America, they all said similar things, talking about never having a car payment, never having debt of any kind, period. When you see all these things, you go, well, if these are the parameters to succeed, how can I succeed within these parameters? So basically, what you got to do is say, how can I increase my income? So you got your debt snowball going at the same time. Now you need to think income snowball. Anyway, so that's how I got into the whole looking into real estate, which I'm getting my license right now, as I mentioned in the first video. And I just put some stuff up for sale for my house that I don't need, and a bunch of other things. But I'm a stay-at-home mom, but it's like that doesn't mean I can't do anything to bring something in. So what is that I need to do? And you start thinking outside the box, and suddenly you have an income snowball. When you're looking for money, you're gonna find it.